What's up YouTube? Steve here, Fishy Face Aquatics. Are you looking for a decent light with Bluetooth functionality that won't break the bank? Stand by. We got something to talk about. Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Fluval Aquasky. It's not quite as strong as the Fluval 3.0 planted tank light. However, it's a pretty good light and it works good for me. You really can't see, I'll zoom in here in a minute, but in my 75 gallon here in our dining room, I have low light plants. Got some Amazon sword, Java fern, a few Anubias in there. So for my purposes, it works just fine. So let's dive into some of the features and functions of this light. Alright guys, here's a little bit better view of my 75 gallon here in our dining room. As you can see, this light lights up the tank pretty well. Granted, there's a decent amount of daylight in this room, but most of what you're seeing is the light itself. So you see here, the light is controlled by an app on your phone. No buttons or anything on the assembly of the light itself. So you'll see here when you first open the app, what you have is every light, if you have multiple, that are within Bluetooth range of your mobile device. So in our case, we're going to select this one here and say connecting device. Now what comes up is my current setting. I have it set on Pro mode, and I actually got these settings from Bently Pascoe. I'm sure you're familiar with his channel if you're in the hobby. And these are the settings he found that work best for him, and I find they work pretty well for me. You can go to his channel and look. He does a very, very in-depth dive into this light, way further than I'm going to. We're just doing a brief overview here today, but what you'll see is you have your settings for your whites, greens, reds, and blues, at what percentage, at what time of day. Now if you want to change it up, they have an auto mode, which you'll see here, and basically all that is a preset. So it has a preset sunrise, daylight, sunset, night, and sleep. And if you just want something simple, don't have any crazy plants or anything that have specific needs, you can select this and it'll work great for you. And the cool thing is, you can preview it. You see at the bottom that preview button. You watch my tank, I hit it. It's going to take you through that whole cycle in a matter of a minute or so. So you see we're coming up on the sunrise. So you'll see the lights come on. And of course this is way faster than it would go, because as you can see right here, we're already up to noon, and it's going to keep going, hitting 2 o'clock. And as we hit about 6 p.m., you're going to see those lights kind of fade down to where it goes to the blue light and then off. And it's kind of hard to tell because there is quite a bit of daylight in this room, but you can see how the lights faded down. Now there's also a manual mode, and what you get with the manual mode is essentially looks like a remote control, and I believe the older version of this light was controlled by a remote control, but now it's all on your phone. So what you can see is going on here is you look at the bottom of this little virtual remote and see what looks like thunderstorms. You can select that, and it's actually going to simulate lightning that would look like in the water. It's pretty cool, but in my opinion it's nothing more than a fancy party trick if you have guests over. And you can change the light for different cloud settings to vary the intensity, full sunlight, lower sunlight, and it's really something you have to play with. And like I said, there's others that have done way more in-depth videos on this light. I'm just giving you a brief overview, and my opinion of it. Works great for me. I keep it on this Pro setting right here, which I got the settings from Bently Pascoe, like I had mentioned. So if you're interested in this light, it's a good light. It's not too expensive. You got Bluetooth functionality. You know, it's linked to your phone, controls the time, all that good stuff. And I'll tell you one good thing too, if you lose power to your house, I've had, I guess I'll call it a smart light in the past that I gotten off Amazon, but you have to input everything with buttons on the light. And if you lose power, you have to go back in and reset the time, reset all your settings. With this light, if it loses power, it's going to be out of whack. However, as soon as you open up that app on your phone and it reconnects and relinks, it's going to pull all that information right off your phone and basically reset itself. All you have to do is open the app. So I hope this helped, and like I said, if you want a really in-depth dive on this light, check out Bently Pascoe's channel, and I know there's several others. I'm just giving you a brief overview and my experience of it. But overall, I'd recommend it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope my little overview of this light helped you. I know it wasn't super detailed, but I showed you some of the functions, some of how the app works. It's a good light. I think you'll like it. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.